Well, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for joining us for the fourth Live at the Dig. I'm Chris Crowley, Public Engagement and Research Officer at the University of Aberdeen, and thanks again for joining us as we head to the site of the King's Dig. What's really exciting about this year is that this isn't just a standalone event. This is part of a whole series of events that's taking place up and down the country as part of the 2017 Scottish Government sponsored Year of History, Heritage and Archaeology. The Heritage Lottery Funds have made funds generously available for projects up and down the country to bring history, heritage and archaeology to people in new ways, or to bring different bits of Scotland's history and heritage to people that they might not know about. So that's really what we're aiming to do here at the King's Dig, and we're very public facing. It's all about engagement. And as you come down to the dig site, you'll see that we're welcoming people. You'll see a small crowd of people here today, but over May Festival, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we welcome as many people as want to come down here, speak to our archaeologists. You'll see that the site is open, and along this low wall, this beautiful historic dyke, as you can see here, we've got our finds trays laid out, and our archaeologists are more than happy to talk you through what you can see inside and what you can see in the finds trays. And of course today I'm again joined by Dr. Gordon Noble from the University's Archaeology Department, who can tell us about the latest findings that we've got.
Great. So we've had another fantastic day. You can see the weather really helps team morale and the like. So if you just want to follow us, we'll show you what's been happening. So we've had limited progress today, but for a good reason. So one of the absolute highlights for the last few days has been all the local schools coming to visit and take part in the excavations. So we've got kind of upper primary schools coming to take part in the dig, and they've had some good results today. So we had various local school groups over the last few days, and what they've been coming to the dig to do is really to take part in hands-on activities, but also learn about the historic campus. So we have various tours for the kids to show them around, and then they come to the dig site and really take part in the excavation. So they get a chance to wield a trowel, and it's a perfect site for that in terms of the huge numbers of finds we're getting. So that really helps them enthuse about the past, get a hands-on experience of really touching some of the objects from previous generations here at King's College. And so they've been working over in this part of the trench, the schools group. So they've just been trialling in this area, and you can see it's pretty stone free in this part of the trench over here. So this seems to be kind of dumps of midden material, rubbish essentially, and got some really nice finds from here this morning. So one of the school kids uncovered a coin from Charles II, so a 17th century coin, absolutely fantastic. So of the era when the grammar school is actually in action. You can imagine the excitement of the kids finding something that old, and we'll show you that in a minute from the finds. But if you come over in this direction, we'll show you some of the progress of the dig itself. So you can remember our high from yesterday was just beginning to reveal some of the very nice cobbled surface over in this part of the trench, and you can see there's been a lot of work today really just trying to uncover that. And you can maybe just make out it's down below some of the demolition material, this rubble. So again, those are kind of midden layers. Rubbish has been thrown back in again to cover over some of the earlier remains. So we're beginning to reveal more of this, and that'll be our target for tomorrow really, to try and establish the extent of this. Is this part of a building? Is it an old roadway or path through this part of the campus? So got really exciting targets for more work tomorrow. And then just over here, we're doing a little, what we would call a sondage, a little exploratory trench, just to see the level of stratigraphy. How many layers do we have here? Does it go down a metre, half a metre, or less? And we should be able to get some nice dating evidence. So Moira over in the sondage here found a nice 19th century coin from one of those layers. So again, that'll help us put together the chronology for the site. But let's go have a look at a few of the finds. Right, I'll hand you over to Ali again. He's going to show you some of their finds. I was telling them, Ali, about the Charles II coins.
Yes, that's right.
Show that off.
I mean, we've had quite a number of school groups now, and so it's sort of ideal for a school group to just start digging and to find a lovely little copper coin like this. And this is a 17th century Charles II Turner, 2 pence. And I'm just going to turn it over so you can see the CR and the 2. I think that's, you should be able to see that. And this is coming from quite mixed material so far, so we've got quite a number of different finds, including this coin, plus other little bits and pieces of pottery, and so this is quite an early find, but we're still in a slightly later layer. We've got also found by the school classes today. We've had slate pencils, which we've been showing you before. So this is one here, but it's been sort of carved at the top, and we've been having a look at it, and we've been seeing that maybe a face on it. We're not sure. It's very, very tiny, and we're not absolutely certain. But also we have another coin today, so I think it's quite unusual to find lots of coins on archaeological digs, but we have a coin here. This is a George II around about 1807, and it's come from a slightly deeper area where we're digging, and it's possible that we are in one of the possible wall foundations. And
well, thank you very much, Ali. So those coins are fantastic dating evidence for our different layers there, and then the slate pencil, fantastic kind of personalisation of one of the elements of education that would have been important at the school here, at the grammar school. So fantastic results, and tune in tomorrow for more updates. Well, I'll pass you over to Chris to round off our
Well, Gordon and Ali, once again, thanks very much for taking us round, and thanks, Ali, for showing us the coins, the really rich evidence that we're getting from here. You take my meaning. So join us again tomorrow when we'll see what's coming out of the trench, and we'll also maybe explore some of the historic highlights of the King's College campus. Thanks very much.